Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Emzy here. In this video I'm going to show you some of my Oracle deck collection. This is part one of this series I'm going to do. I've got quite a collection, like there's lots of decks, way more than tarot. So I'm going to show you 25 decks each video, and then I'll keep track of how many decks I actually own, because I haven't never counted before, so it'd be interesting to find out. So yeah, let's just start showing you some of my Oracle decks. First Oracle deck I want to show you is this one, the Gentle Reminders Oracle. It's got 40 cards in it. It's a daily Oracle deck to help you stay grounded, be present and love deeper. And this is what the box looks like. I've got this deck recently, it's quite new to my collection. But it's just like a hug sort of deck, gives you supporting messages, reassuring you and that sort of thing. That's what I like about it. I like how the little creatures on the back. I think the back's really cute. No edging or anything. Cardstock's pretty okay as well, not too bad. Matte cardstock. And there's no guidebook with this, it's just messages on the bottom. I really like the messages that come from this deck. Very uplifting and everything. Like this one says, little moments of decompression can help cultivate expansion. And I just really like the imagery and the creatures and how colourful and bright it is. In pairs with a lot of tarot decks, I really like pairing this one with the Rainbow Tarot. But yeah, it's just a cute, lovely little deck, little gentle messages and reminders that you're not alone and you can persevere when things seem tough. That sort of vibe I get from this. Now your version of balance will look different than someone else's. So like if you're comparing yourself to others and things, nothing is too small to feel thankful for. Yeah, it's just really, really lovely. Good to have these sort of uplifting messages sometimes when you're in need of them. Well, I like all sort of type of Oracle decks. I have serious ones, I have ones for shadow work, and I have uplifting ones like this, supportive ones. Even have like silly ones as well. So yeah, and this one's Let It Flow. I just really like the creatures in this, so cute. So that's the Gentle Reminders Oracle. Another Oracle deck in my collection is this one. It's Art Magic, an inspiration deck for creativity. I bought this mainly to help me with being creative. And it says, answer the call of the art witch with the kaleidoscope of creative inspiration. So this is not really more like a divination deck really. This is more to just help you with your art and being creative. It comes with a little pamphlet on how to use the deck. This deck is designed to inspire, excite and kickstart your art witch practice using elemental helpers and the power of colour to guide you, which I really do love because I love working with the elements and I just think it's really fascinating when they to have it incorporated with art cards. So I think that's really interesting. And I love like the different variant of colours throughout the whole deck. It's like a rainbow effect. I just think it's so cool. I don't really tend to shuffle this deck. I sort of just pick out a card that's speaking to me at the time, or if I'm looking for inspiration. And you have the fire element. It gives you things to do to like you can get inspired action, get in touch with the magician within you and take inspired action. And it's just really cool. Just something I thought was interesting because I do like things related to art things. And then we have the earth suit and different things you can do to get creative. Same with water. It's just like little practices really. And then the air element, there's all things you can do to air. Like practical ways of getting creative. And then the ether, we have things spiritually you can do. like imagination, meditation sort of thing. And yeah, I just really like this. I think it's quite cool. And that was the Magick Deck. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Dreamer's Journey, a Major Arcana Oracle. So this is sort of a Tarot Oracle hybrid. So I've put this in my Oracle collection because I'd use it more as an Oracle. It's got 48 cards in there. This is the pocket edition. It comes with a little booklet. Sort of backs of the cards look like they're so stinky and small. I love it. But it has some tarot elements to this. And there's just like a little phrase at the bottom with a title card with it. And I just think it's so beautiful. So like we've got death here. So it's got tarot elements with this. I just love the artwork by this creator. I have a lot of their decks. Very earthy because it's focused on trees and everything. And I really like the keywords in this as well. Inner calling, journey, karma, the magician, manifestation, mastery, overwhelm. Just really good keywords. And I like what it says as well. So like reflection, it has echo, mirroring. Notice what is being reflected back. I just really like this. I'm not sure if there's a guidebook to this or it just comes like this. Didn't really look into that really. Not sure. But yeah, it's a really cute little pocket deck. Very earthy tree vibes because it's by the creator down the Soul Tree Tarot, I think. Yeah, that's the Dreamer's Journey Oracle. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Inner Alchemy Oracle. It comes in a tin like this. I got this from Watkins Books. I've never seen this before. I saw it in there. This is another little mini deck. It comes with a digital guidebook. And I've used this quite a lot. I like that. It's got the elements on the back. Yeah, I really use this one quite a bit. And it has like a title and then a little phrase at the bottom. So you've got copper, your love and beauty. Moon, this is a passing phase. Sun, aim for gold. So yeah, it's just really cute and I really like it. Inner child, forgive yourself. So there's quite good messages in this. Hermes salt, as be above, so below. So it's got that sort of tarot sort of phrases in there. The dark sun, devour the light. So yeah, a lot of these you kind of need the guidebook with, depending on what phrase you're getting. But some of them you can use your intuition with, like this one, dreams, lift the veil. I do like reading what the creators put in the digital guidebook. Tend to your own wounds. Hidden strength, grow through the cracks. It's a really powerful message that, isn't it? Caraway seeds, listen to your gut. Yeah, that's really cool. Not sure how many cards are in this deck actually. There's quite a few though. It's got chakras as well. Coagulation, the Philosopher's Stone. There's a lot of alchemy themes in this. That's why it's called Alchemy Oracle. And I just like the way it's been drawn and all the line work and everything. Pretty cool. Share some compassion. Yeah, this is a really neat deck. I really like this one. And that is the Inner Alchemy Oracle. Another Oracle deck in my collection is this one. This one's called the Morgan's Tarot, but it's definitely more of an Oracle. This doesn't really follow tarot that much. in my opinion anyway. So I'll use this as an Oracle deck. I love this one, it's very humorous. There's no guidebook with this one. There's a lot of cards. And I love the backs. Love is God, it says on the back. But yeah, I just think this is so cleverly done. So your mission is not yet complete. There are no mistakes. Just really funny. Get passion. It is not what you do that counts, it is where your head is at. Go ahead. On. Do it now. Keep up the good work. Do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger. And I just really think this is quite comical, and it just makes me laugh when I have readings. It's quite uplifting. Think about it for a while. But it does have quite profound messages as well, I think. I still don't understand. Don't worry, you can do no wrong. The one. Mind is rootless and foundationless mind. Death rebirth. Heavy. Freak. Ball. What are you feeling now? Drink gold. Awake. Nobody here but us folk. I don't know if there is a guidebook to this. If it is, maybe it's digital. I'm not really sure. If anyone knows, let me know. This may not be a perfect circle, but it is a perfect wherever it is. You are a pawn. You are our god. Ignore the preceding. There is no you. And then you get just random ones like this. Speed. Insignificant change. The war has reached a critical point between Atlantis and Mu. Okay. Baba. The Valley. Does consciousness ring a bell? Monday message. Let George do it. So I just find it so funny. Tee hee. Haha. Literally what I've been doing. Try to relax. Always remember this. Wordless. So yeah, it's just a really fun one. Really like it. So that's the Morgan's Tarot. But basically an Oracle deck, isn't it? But I love it. Another deck I want to show you is this one, the Poesis Oracle. This is one of my favourite Oracle decks. I love this one so much. There's 77 cards with it. And you get little poems associated with this. It's literally just come out with a guidebook which I purchased. It didn't originally come with one. And there's a little pamphlet here, but you can look online for the poems and that sort of thing. And I just love the imagery in this deck. I love the back of the cards. Edges look like. But yeah, it really speaks to me. This artwork is, I can't say the word, phenomenal. That's what I was trying to say. Look at that humility, beautiful. Magic, wound, such a good deck. Wish, observe, sovereignty, express, unknown, embrace, tears. I get such powerful messages with this deck. I love it. Give, union, love, soften, desire, root, create, trigger, freedom, mind. That powerful image there of mind. So good. Change. And a new page, new chapter in your life. It's so good. It's just, I can read with this instantly with my intuition. The imagery just really speaks to me. Recharge. Surrender. Go with the flow. Rage. Wisdom, Noise, that's a good one. Shadow, looking deep into yourself, so good. Seek, Patience, Fear, Illuminate, kind of reminds me of the Hermit card. The Lantern. Passion, open your mind's eye. Body, boundary, earth, blockage, disillusion. So good. I absolutely love this deck. So I recommend this to anyone that wants an Oracle deck. I think you'll get really good messages out of this. It's the Poesis Oracle. Another Oracle deck I want to show you is another favourite of mine, is the Iris Oracle. I've used this one quite a lot as well. Get a lot of powerful messages from this one as well. This is what the box looks like. It's got 78 cards in it, so good amount of cards. And that's what the inside of the box looks like. Comes with a guidebook, this one. I love the back, so fun. So you get a guidebook with image and then a write-up for each card. I do enjoy the messages in the guidebook, I think they're good. Yeah, so look how cool these backs are. I love the, you can see the pen lines of the, just something raw and cool about this art style. So you get like a little saying on here. It's not only no title cards, or it's just a little phrase, but this is a really good one as well. Smother, everything you need too soon. Inside looking out. Visions, body, twin, ungrateful daughter and earthly mother. Make it look like the night. Can't be caught. What is hidden will be revealed. Repopulation. Mysterious mother. The lonely journey of the priestess. Spirits to guide you. Gifts to the portal. Green. Alchemy. The one who hides the sun. Cosmic exploration. With this deck, I do always use the guidebook. Sometimes, like the phrase just green doesn't really mean anything. I want to know why they chose that in the deck and why they've included it. So I do recommend using the guidebook with this one. The Heart Eater, the Messenger. No one is yours but you. Everything will be okay. The Sword. The All-Knower. Someone soon. The Gallery of those who came before. Death of the deceitful. Healing through rest. Party leader. Cornucopia. Scry mirror. Yeah, this is such a good one as well. I like the rawness of the art style and how it's pencil. It's just really cool. Really enjoy this. And that is the Iris Oracle. Another deck in my collection is this one, Aura Reading Cards. This isn't really an Oracle deck, it's just a set of cards that help you learn auras and everything around you. It says, are you ready to start seeing and reading auras? These cards are filled with knowledge and activities to teach you everything about auras and how we can use them to improve our physical, mental and spiritual health. That's what the backs of the cards look like. You get 100 cards with this little deck. And I've always been fascinated by auras. I've always had my picture taken when I've had the opportunity to have it done, just because it's interesting to see what my aura looks like. I had someone draw it before, psychic draw it. I have that as well somewhere. And I've even seen my own aura at night through, like, there's like a thing you can do when you like put your hands up in the air and entwine your fingers together and slowly move them apart, and you see the energy surrounded by your hands and that sort of thing. So auras always fascinated me. So this is just information about auras in card format. which I just thought was quite neat, like a bit different rather than reading the book. Yeah, just talks about different exercises you can do, like meditations, that sort of thing. And talks about the colours of the auras as well, what it means. And talks about crystals too, cleansing your aura. That's just really handy little deck just to learn about. And it was really inexpensive, this deck as well. I think I only paid like £10 for it. And I was just really intrigued to see what information it had. So yeah, I really like this for that. So that's the Aura reading cards. Another Oracle deck in my collection is this one. This is the Old Ways Magic Oracle. This is the new updated edition with more cards in it. I do have the other edition as well. This one now has 50 cards, I think. Yeah, 50 cards, and it comes with a little guidebook with a write up and everything. And I just adore Naomi Cornlock's artwork. It's so enchanting, so detailed, and it's just stunning. You get lost in this world. So amazing. Look how much detail in these cards. Such a good artist. And I love the keywords and the imagery that goes with it. Battle ready, cleanse, retribution, wild voices. Such a good deck. Very earthy deck. And it's a UK creator as well, so you see a lot of like British sort of wildlife in there, like badgers and that sort of thing, and it really gives me that earth feel. Fierce. They are quite vicious badgers. I've seen like 3 in my lifetime in the wild. Aldrin. So good. Really magical, witchy sort of Celtic-y sort of vibe, very pagan vibe. Very stunning. Green Man. Cardstock's amazing as well. The backs look like this. It's like a linen cardstock or something. So good. Cards are quite large, but they're very flexible and easy to shuffle. This one's still in a bit older because I was using the older one. I haven't really actually used this new one yet. But I'd love that more cards have been added. So stunning. And I know that she's come out of another deck that I've pre-ordered on Amazon. The Morrigan Oracle or something like that. I can't wait to get that as well because the artworks are stunning. So good. And that is Old Ways Magic Oracle. Another Oracle in my collection is this one. I have this shown on already as a walkthrough, and I've purchased this. This is the You and I Immersive Oracle. So beautiful production this is. Amazing book. All the information. You can write in it if you want to. And it comes with a pen as well you can use to write in it. Cardstock's amazing. Even comes with a little fabric holder to put your cards in if travelling, which I'm too scared to get marks on, so it stays in the box. This sort of backs of the cards look like. That metallic. No gilding or anything. Yeah. I think there's about 44 cards in this, I think. I just really like this. There's no keywords on these, it's totally intuitive until you look up the guidebook. So I like to look at it first to see what thoughts come up in my head and that sort of thing. And it's abstract artwork. I think it's fabulous. Cardstock's really nice, linen cardstock as well. Beautiful deck, totally my vibe because it's abstract art. You're going to see a lot of these in these collection videos because that's the sort of thing I'm drawn to the most. But I think it's stunning. Even just having this as to look at is beautiful, but I do like using this as well. It's just so cool. It's really interesting. A lot of eyes in this. But yeah, I just really like the art style. It's quite fun. Probably something, if I ever made an Oracle deck, it would probably be abstract like this. So it's quite inspiring to look at that, seeing decks like this being published and everything. So I just think it's so cool. And that is the You and I Oracle. The Immersive Oracle. Another Oracle in my collection is Phases and Forests Oracle deck. This is quite a popular one. You've probably seen this one before. So cool. It's beautifully done. Moon phases in the guidebook and everything. This is what the backs of the cards look like. All the moon phases. And it's really strange cardstock. It's very soft petal, but the cards really kind of stick to each other a little bit. It's got some nice edging as well. Don't really see this colour edging. I think it's quite fun. Very earthy, this deck. And it has a question underneath, which I really like for like journal prompts. They have connected, and then who do you feel most connected to? What is the root and foundation of this relationship? And then I really like the imagery. There's like sort of question underneath each one. I just think it's really good. The artwork's so beautiful as well. Really do like it. It's a bit strange to shuffle when you first get this deck because it does stick. Now you've got all the moon phases in here. Yeah, I just really like the questions. Great one to pair with a tarot if you're into tarot journaling, because you can have that as your focus of what you want to write about that day. I do like doing daily journaling, and sometimes you get stuck on what to write about, and you just have one of these decks out that help you explore things you wouldn't normally think about. How do you view the world when you're under the shadow of night? So yeah, things like that. It's really thought provoking. I really like it. I think it's a really nice Oracle deck. How can you deepen your roots and connection with nature today? Stunning artwork. So good. Lots of trees, lots of plants. Very earthy. And that is Phases and Forests Oracle deck. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Tree Wisdom cards. Inspirational support from our tree allies. This is a beautiful deck as well. That's what the box looks like. And this very earthy as well because it focuses on trees. And I like that some of them have little faces and everything. And what's interesting about this deck is that on the front it will have a keyword, and then it will talk about what tree they're associating with that word, and then there's like a question and a little comment. Some of them have questions, not every single one. I really like this for that. So here we have empowerment, and then the plum tree is associated with that. And it's just really cool artwork, and get to learn a bit more about trees as well, because I've never heard of a linden tree before. It's good to look things up, that sort of thing. But I just like you can see like people and animals inside the trees. And I really like the backs of these, the abstract like tree bark patterns. Yeah, this is a very cool one to have. It's like the abstract collage effect going on. Very, very cool. A really awesome deck. Survival, that's a cool one. The Bristol Cone Pine. There's quite a lot of write-up. It says sensitive old souls need deep-rooted energy when having difficulty adjusting to the fast pace of modern life. Resistance to change can show up as a physical symptom. Ground yourself regularly to build your resilience and take small steps. You can still flourish and thrive within the complex energies surrounding you. That's sort of messages you get from this. So good. And I don't go into nature enough, so having a deck with trees gives me that mindset of thinking about nature more, because we do shield ourselves so much away from stuff like that. We're stuck in buildings all the time, or work, preoccupied. Like in my job, I don't even have a windows in my work, so I don't see daylight most of the time. So probably vitamin D deficiency going on there, but you know what I mean. So like, I like these to have these at hand, even if it'd be better to go outside. But when you can't, having these sort of decks sort of takes you into that sort of mindset of nature and trees and that. So yeah, I really like that for this deck. Such a cool little deck. I love the art. So that's the Tree Wisdom card. Another oracle in my collection is Oracle of the Long Now by Ashley Cook. I have a lot of their tarot decks. This is only 36 cards, so I tend to not use this map often. I prefer to have at least 40 or more cards so they don't repeat themselves. But I do like the artwork in this. I think it is really beautiful. It comes with a good big guidebook too, and it has like a picture of the card and then a write up for each of the cards. I do like the artwork in this deck, and some of the keywords are good as well, like balance, transformation, awakening. Artwork's beautiful. But some of them you have to use the guidebook really. Lady of the Stars doesn't really show like the meaning behind the card as much. Element of water, memory, imagination, alchemist. Element of earth, hope, regeneration, the survivor, expansion, wheel of life, attraction, challenge. So yeah, a lot of good cards, just not enough cards for me, but I do keep this in my collection because I do like the artwork, that element of fire. So much detail, so good. So it is a good oracle deck. I just wish they had more cards. What sort of backs look like. And that's the Oracle of the Long Now. Another oracle deck in my collection, which is very new to me. This is called Wild Enchantments. This is from a Kickstarter backing. Comes with this beautiful book. So well made. Beautiful, stunning book. It's all about plants. A lot of information about different plants and everything. And then the cards all talk about different sort of plants you get. And I just find it really cool. It's more of a art cards rather than an oracle card sort of set. Sort of just explains the different things that happen with these. And it's very descriptive, like really paints a story in your head of what the card depicts and everything. But it's really interesting. The book is amazing. I haven't read it all the way through. I've kind of just sort of flipped through it a little bit. But it's a really good quality book that came with this. So this is what the cards are like. This box looks like this. The cards are stunning. Really quite large as well. You get a little quick reference guide for this. So you do have like meanings on here for the you can use it as an oracle, but it's more about the plants themselves, really. But it's really interesting. I didn't realise how much nature-themed oracle decks I have. A lot of them have been plant-based at the moment. And it talks about the Ogham and everything. There's lots of runes. It's a lot of information. So let's show you the cards because they are beautiful. So nice. Now there's no edging on these. Backs it light, very reflective. Beautiful. And there's so much going on in here. The only problem I have with this deck is there's no sort of writing on these cards, so it's hard to figure out what you're looking at unless you look at the reference guide and find the image. So this is why I don't tend to use this one that much. It's more like appreciating the art. But look at all the detail in here, like in the embossing, like indented into that. It's really beautiful. So much going on here. Beautiful cards. And I just fell in love with it as soon as I saw it on Kickstarter, and I was like, I need this in my collection because it's so stunning. So well done as well. And I want to learn more different plants and trees and that sort of thing. I don't know enough already. I don't really get taught that at school either. So I've never, unless you look it up yourself and read about stuff, you don't tend to know a lot about different species of plants and trees. Unless that's your sort of thing. But it's good to have. I really like this, and the book is very informative. And that's just called Wild Enchantment Cards. Another Oracle deck in my collection is the Awareness cards. This one I put in a bag because I bought it secondhand and had no box with it, so I don't know what the box actually looks like if there is one. I got this off eBay. I love the rainbow backs on this. And it comes with a very chunky book. There's a lot of information in here. And I like the text is quite large as well, so you can actually read it. So you get how many cards? 48 cards in this one. What sort of backs look like. No edging or anything, but because it's rainbow, you can sort of see it in the edging. It's quite fun. And I like the art style of this. It's very tribal sort of artwork. And I do really like it. But the kind of sort of just names the cards, so you kind of need the guidebook really to find out the meanings behind them. So like orphan, what does that mean? Or full, and that sort of thing. Some of them you can intuitively read, but I just use the guidebook with this one. Yeah, I just really like the art style. It's very strange and odd. Loads of different mixed styles as well. Like that one, it's much different to that, so it's quite strange. Inorganic beings. I just thought it was quite a fun one to have. I do like the book with this as well. I have some tarot references. Yeah, it's just cool. I really like it. And that is Awareness card. Another Oracle deck in my collection is the Mahakala Destiny Cards and Game. So it kind of works as an Oracle deck and a game at the same time. Never actually used this as a game before. So it's got 72 cards and it sort of tells you a little bit about that. But it says you can use it as an Oracle. And I do like the artwork in this. So you can have a little fun with it as well if you wanted. So let's show you the cards. So this comes with a little book, intro and everything, and tells you about the different suits there are in this game, how it's made up, and it's got little write-ups for each of the cards and things like that. So you can use it as an oracle. I love that retro vibe this has. It's so speaks to me on another level. It reminds me of when I first got a computer and like that sort of graphic sort of design on it. It also has little quotes from people on here as well. So the heart has its reasons, which region knows nothing of. That's by Blaise Pascal. So it's got quotes from famous people or well-known quotes and stuff. And I like the keywords like respect, opportunity. Doesn't that just look like when you used to watch your music playing on your old school computer? What was Microsoft Player or whatever it was? I can't remember, Windows Player, and then it's just hypnotising watching all the little graphics. That's what it reminds me of. It's a very nostalgic sort of look to it. That's why I'm really enjoying this. There's different suits here in the corner here. So on the part on here, it's got spirit, love, sex, work, money as the different suits in this. Value, release, know, illuminate, silence, economy, enjoy, compassion. I'd really like to try this as a game, see how that works out. But I don't have many friends to play these sort of games with that would really be interested in playing it. Back of the cards just look like this. I think maybe my sister will try it with me. I don't know. My boyfriend probably wouldn't be interested. So. But yeah, I really like this. I'd love to try it, the game version. I have never done it. So that's the Mahakala Destiny cards and game. Another oracle I have is the Inner Visions. This is a set of meditational come divination cards. I really dislike this box. Comes in as like a sleeve. It's like a 2-part situation. There's a book here. Very a lot of information in this book. I'll show you in a moment. Let's just get the cards out. Such awkward packaging. Okay, so this is what the book looks like. A lot of information in here. So you get a lot of write-up for each card. Loads. And I think artwork is stunning in this. Cards are huge. Yeah, that's my hand, that's the card. So pretty big cards. The backs look like. No edging or anything like that on these. But I just think they're stunning. Again, this deck doesn't have keywords on it, so it's not an oracle deck I'd use a lot of the time. I suppose I could use it intuitively, but I tend to stick to keyword oracles more than this. But the artwork is so beautiful, so out there, very unique. Just look at that detail. That's probably why these cards are quite big, so you can actually see all the artwork properly. So much going on. I think this is a great deck. I suppose it's more like soul cards in a way. I could use it that way around. I've never actually tried it that way. Just see what comes to me intuitively. That's very interesting. Sort of storyline going on here. Situation. This is another sort of very nature-based sort of deck. Look at that one. Wow. Really love this art. So cool. I don't use this enough. I've had it in my collection for a while. And I forget that how good this one was actually. I should use this more. So cool. I love it. So weird and totally my sort of vibe. Really interesting. I don't even know how I found this deck either. I'm glad I do have it though, because it's awesome. And that is the Inner Visions Oracle. Another Oracle in my collection. This one's very, very new to me. I've got this off Kickstarter recently. This is the Visual Alchemy Oracle. And it came with a lot of information. You get like a creative journal of this. So you can write down things associated with the cards. And also it has this big book. So there's an intuitive journey through art and words. So you get like a little poem with the artwork. I think it's quite cool. That's what the books that came with this is about. So let's show you the cards. What the box looks like. There's within this deck, create. And that's what the back of the card deck looks like. The box, I mean. Comes with a little book as well. With like little meanings for each of the cards. So you don't need the other books if you don't want them. The backs of the cards look like this. Let me zoom in. I love the bright hot pink, I think that's fun. And it comes with like a gold edging. I haven't used this yet. I should, because I really love the art style. So cool. But I only just recently had this sent out to me, and I just love how colourful and abstract it is, and it's totally my sort of thing. How cool is that? Breathe. Unity, compassion, conflict, creation, energy. I love this card. Wow, I love that. So fun. I love that the writing has different colours as well. That matches like the image. Grief, held. Everything's like cohesive. I hate when you have titles that really obscure the image. At least one's been incorporated to the colour palette. So I really like that. Magic, messenger, middle world, portals, rebirth, retrieval. So yeah, I really think this artwork's beautiful. Tree of Life. Definitely a deck you probably need the guidebook for, because it's sort of just naming a lot of things in there. Some of them you can use, but a lot of them, like, I looked up. I suppose not actually. You probably use these without the guidebook. Yeah, you don't need the guidebook. I think the keywords are good enough. So good. Can't wait to play with this one. Can't tell you how these read because I haven't yet to use it. That's the Visual Alchemy Oracle. Another little oracle deck in my collection is this one, the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. I just thought this was really cute. I don't really have many rune decks. I tend to just have runes instead. But this was so small and dinky and cute, I just couldn't help myself. So it comes with a little book as well. We write up on the runes and everything. That's what the backs of the cards look like. Very small deck. But yeah, it's just an easy way to remember the names of the runes, because or trying to pronounce them, I have difficulty. So I won't bother saying any of these out loud, I'll probably mispronounce them, but it's just nice to have like a rune card deck rather than just actually using runes, I suppose, because I'll never know the names of them. I recognise the symbol, but I wouldn't know what it's called, like the rune. So it's good to have this just for that. So you get more familiar with runes and everything. It's very nature based, so animals and everything like that. Yeah, it's just a cute little rune card deck. So that's the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. Another little deck I have is the Fantod Pack. This is just a strange little deck. It's not really an oracle, but you can use it as one, but there's barely any cards in this. And it gives me Morgan Tarot kind of vibes. Kind of a little book. And it just has random words associated with the card. It really is a weird little deck. That's what the backs look like. But because it was so strange, I couldn't resist. And very got sharp edging, so it's not really something you could shuffle without being uncomfortable. But I just really liked the weird art, and they're really quite thick cards too, so you don't get many of them. The limb. I just thought it was odd. So a lot of these decks I might show you, I don't tend to use as Oracle. It's just collector's purposes, just because it's interesting to me. Like this one, for example, I probably wouldn't ever use. I have got loads more Oracle decks I'd probably pick over this deck. But it's just interesting to have, because it is so strange, like Burning Head. Blue Dog. Just really cool. I would have loved it if they did come out with a lot more cards and actual Oracle deck itself, but you barely get any in this. But I just think it's fun. That's the Fantod Pack. I have another weird little deck here. This is called the Black Prism Oracle. It's very thin, not many cards at all. There's only 13 cards in this. The Black Prism Oracle can be used in conjunction with a tarot deck or standalone. So, I don't know where this came from. I don't know. I can't even open the box properly. Hang on a moment. I want to break it. I had a problem with tuck boxes. I'm ripping them all the time. Yeah, I don't know how I come across this deck. I don't know where I bought it from. I've had it for ages. It comes with just a little pamphlet here, and it has keywords for meanings of the cards. That's what the backs look like. Yeah, so just a very thin little deck. I did like the art style of this. So it has like a little hard to read keyword at the bottom. Luna. Prisma. I just really liked the art and the symbols in it and everything. It was just quite interesting. It's probably something I wouldn't use as in my practice just because there's 13 cards and that's all you have. So you get repeats a lot of the time, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's just, and it has an Aries card, and I'm an Aries, so that's probably one of the reasons I like this so much too. I don't know why there's only one zodiac sign in this, but there we go. So that's the Black Prism Oracle. Another little strange little deck that I got from somewhere. It's called Tellit Cards. Ask the power of the universe to help and guide you. For life's decisions, ask Tellit. And this one doesn't have many cards either. So it says, read the top words. When you have a question in mind, use the words on this card to help shape the answer. It's really quite a strange deck. I never actually used this before. I just really liked how odd it was. That's what the backs look like. That's why it's in order. It just has the consequences, the Tellit. This is the Tellit card. The words on this card combined with the words on the foundation and the consequent cards will help you answer the question you have posed. So it tells you how to use the. You have these free cards, I suppose. Ah, see. Let me show you it then, because I've never used it. So you have those, and I suppose you'd take a card like the Sixth Sense card, and it says read the top words. Because there's 3 different paragraphs on each card. Consequences, you would use the middle section of the card, and this one you'd use the bottom of the words of the card. So that one would be your message. That's how this works, this system. I just thought it was quite. I did wonder why there was different paragraphs on these. Obviously, I didn't read the how to use it deck thing. But yeah, I just had this in my. Thought it was strange. I kind of disregarded it as soon as I opened it, thinking I wouldn't use this, but it's quite interesting. I don't know where I got this from though. It's just really strange. They have like intuition card, the mover card, the temptation card, the inner power card, the logic card, and the patience card. So that's a strange little oracle called the Tellit Cards. Really quite interesting though. And the next deck I want to show you is the Oracles. It was in this little bag. There's only 38 cards in this deck, but I just really love the art style. Sort of back to the cards look like. Comes with a little book as well. And you get quite a big image of write-ups on the cards. That's what edges look like. And then this is probably one you need the guidebook for because it just names what's on the card. So it's got milk jug, bad move, the golden dog bite, demon in disguise, blasted bell, hanging on, scarlet flag, simulation running out of ideas. Like that one. The candle, dancer, black hair, factory, the cleaner. What's that? Gleaner. The hoarder, the lonely heart, the loose note, the moon, piper, the sulk, the white hair, the wretched broth, the treat at the end of the tunnel. Interesting. 3 sheets to the second windsock, the spectacle, the whale, the flail. Sorry, it's quite amusing, this day. Waves of Goldilocks, the sun, the smoking baby. Right, okay. The bad case of the doppelgangers, the gods of the Weybridge, and the slow worm. Yeah, I just saw this on Etsy and I just really liked the artwork, so it was quite interesting. That Sulk card has 2 keywords and it has a little write-up. Sulk can appear to prompt us to practice gratitude or to simply stop and take stock of what we have. I really want to know what the smoking baby says. Manic revelry, cutting loose at the most inappropriate of times. Drawing of this card is a reminder to rein in, take stock, and reconsider your next move. There'll be plenty of time for all this in the times to come, but for now, a nice cup of cocoa and nap is in order. Yeah, it's quite humorous, quite like that. This is just called the Oracle, and I found this on Etsy. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Paul's Lenormand of the Middle Ages. I really struggled to say Lenormand, so I probably won't say it anymore. So this is by the same creator done Paul's Moon Tarot. And I got this from Kickstarter. It's only just recently been sent to me. I never used this system before. I'm not sure how it works. I just wanted it to complete the collection of Libra Moon's decks because I have their Tarot and Oracle cards. And I thought it'd be good to have a deck, a Lenormand deck. I wish I could say it properly. But, I wish I just had this deck there for if I ever wanted to get into it, that system, because a lot of people will enjoy it. Comes with a little guidebook, little messages and information on each of the cards. And it's just really beautifully well made. It's nice matte cardstock. That's what the backs look like. Let's just show you the cards. So you've got clover, ship, house, tree, clouds, snake, coughing, bouquet, scythe, whip, birds, child, box, bear, dog, mounting, heart. So all the regular things you'd see in a Lenormand deck. So sorry, I really struggle to say that for some reason. But yeah, I'll just have this in my collection because I don't have one really, so I think it's the only one I do own. And it comes with a little quick reference for the meanings as well. So yeah, I could use this as an oracle if I wanted to. Just pull one card. But I know there's like a system involved with this, so it's there for when I want to learn it and actually be able to say the deck properly. I don't know why I'm struggling with it, but there you go. I do have trouble with speech and things, so I'm always mispronouncing things. But yeah, that's Paul's Lenormand of the Middle Ages deck. And the last two decks I want to show you in this video, it comes in like a little bundle. It comes with a huge book. So let's just show you. The Book of Transformation, the Laws of Attraction, Gateway to Self-Development. So there's a lot of information on the cards in this. Also got different coloured cards, what they mean. Zoom out a little bit so you can see it. Green cards, what they mean. Lilac cards. There's really something I haven't really delved into yet, but I did find really interesting. So it comes with this huge little book. Huge book. And we get two sets of decks that come with this. They've got affirmation cards that come with this set. And these are beautiful, very colourful. You get different colours, the chakras. That's what and it has little writing on the back, so peace lives within me in this moment now. Let's just zoom in on these affirmation cards. So all the backs are the same for each coloured. The images don't change, so it's just mainly focusing on what it says. But in this moment now, my happiness creates my success. I create the life that I love. There's just the affirmation cards that you can pull. I choose to stop and listen. My assertiveness is empowering. My own happiness and well-being is a priority in my life. I allow love to open my heart. I step into life fearlessly and create an abundance of success. My heart always stays open to love. In this moment now, I'm grateful. I choose to let go so that I can spread my wings and fly. So there's a lot of affirmations. I don't know why they're all the wrong way around. It's safe for me to let go, relax and be still. So if you're into sort of affirmation chakra sort of work, this is that sort of thing. And then I'll show you the transformation cards that come with this set as well. So this is all about self-development and the law of attraction sort of vibe. So this is the transformation cards. And how to use them, it says refer to the book. Again, these don't have different coloured backs are all the same as the little cards, and they're color coded, and these are text as well. So I'm spiritual being experiencing a physical life. I always have a choice. When my buttons are pressed, I see myself. I am what I believe. I am good enough. I always do the best that I can. My own happiness touches my soul and gives me the wings to fly. Life is a balance of being then doing. So yeah, it's quite a different sort of system here. Sort of not really an oracle deck, more of a spiritual, like, growth deck. Thing you'd work on for yourself if interested in affirmations and sort of thing like that. I just think it's quite fun and interesting. Definitely something I would have a look at when you have to do a deep dive with this one. I think the book's huge. Might read the book first and then dive into the cards. The seat of all that I create is in my mind. So that's the 2 decks you get with this sort of set. So I'll just count in that as one. So you've got the transformation cards and the affirmation cards. It's all to do with this insightful book of transformation. So that's it. That's 25 Oracle decks or miscellaneous decks in my collection. I sort of like banded them all together in one category. So you get like Lenormand and rune cards and aura reading cards. I'm just gonna just put them all in the Oracle section because that's how I organise my decks. So yeah, that's 25 decks in my collection so far, and I've barely made a dent in what I have. So thanks so much for watching. Give me a like and please subscribe if you enjoy my videos. It really helps me out. I really want to get to 1,000 subs this year. I'd love that. That's like a goal that every YouTuber wants. So please subscribe. I really do appreciate if you do. And I do like anyone's comments, and let me know what decks that you found interesting so far in my collection. There's plenty more to show you. So yeah, I'm going to be doing way more. I did 11 parts of my tarot so far, so I'm going to end up doing probably 20 or more of Oracle because I have way too many. But I just love art and different systems and that sort of thing. And tarot is only one system with different like images on the card, so that's why I love Oracle so much, because everything's so like creative and different, and I really like that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.